105.3, Lee Richey on this Friday afternoon. It's Santa's Day Off, our toy drive, going on until 6 p.m. We've had a lot of great people stop by to entertain, to visit with us, to bring in donations, toy donations. Still plenty of room under that Christmas tree for a toy. And to help inspire you to do that and spread some holiday cheer, and to talk about Headbangers Ball. Yeah. I've got HC Loc and Chael Connors in the house. Hello, guys.
Hey, man.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
It's good to see you. This is a first. I don't think we've ever had any wrestlers come in and talk, but I think it's a very exciting thing that is happening right here in the area.
Yeah, we're excited about it. Yeah, big show tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm. Tell us what we're looking at here. First off, it's going to be at the Mud Creek Bison Ranch.
Yeah, in Savona.
Yeah,
it's an amazing venue. You know, we were there a few months ago back in September. That's where we made our debut as a company, Flex Wrestling, and we're back tomorrow. Ticket sales are going great, and I think it's going to be a big night.
I see here, what are you going to do? You're going to be crowning somebody, right? What's
crowning our first champion.
The first ever Flex Wrestling champion.
Yeah, and that's going to be actually a great wrestler named Maddock. One of my favorite wrestlers named Sean Carr, Chael Connors right here, and myself. We're going to be competing against each other tomorrow, 4 of us in an elimination match.
So I have no experience talking to wrestlers.
Yeah.
So how does that work? Like you go beat each other to a pulp and then you shake hands and you're hanging out?
Well,
no.
Depends on how bad those beatings are, I guess.
I guess,
but
right.
Yeah, theoretically that would happen, but yeah, it's everybody against everybody basically, all around the ring. Whatever happens, and it's what we call an elimination match. So one guy gets pinned, now it's 3 guys left, and the last guy standing, that's our champion.
It's a phenomenal event. The Thrasher, Thrasher of the Headbangers is going to be there. Ricky and Kerry Morton of the Rock and Roll Express. Yeah. I like that. That's cool. Tickets on sale now at flexwrestling.com.
Flexwrestling.com.
And I think we've got some pair here that we're going to be giving away as well. So stop by with a donation and maybe we'll hook you up with a pair of tickets. Looks like it's going to be a great event. HC Loc, Chael Connors in the house. Chael, now, how long have you been doing this?
I crept up on 6 years.
My gosh.
This summer, which I wouldn't count necessarily the entire thing because I got started late 2019 and of course COVID hit.
Oh, right.
Kind of made it a little difficult to get the ball rolling, but when everything was up and running again.
Now are you
in the car with
you from this area too?
So grew up in Andover, but I've been living here in Hornell for about 3 years.
Very cool. I had no idea there was such a network of wrestlers here in the Finger Lakes in the Southern Tier.
Yeah, we've actually tried to cultivate that, actually. I've trained wrestlers for a lot of years myself, and Chael, he started at another place, and they gave him a great start, and he and I met and got together, and I tried to kind of help a little bit along the way. He started to mention there, you just jump in the car with guys and go to these wrestling shows and try to learn and try to get on, and he did that better than anybody, and that's why he's in the main event tomorrow night.
Flex Wrestling, that's Finger Lakes Extreme?
Finger Lakes Extreme.
Very cool. That's a great title for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
And when was that born and where did that come from?
It was earlier this year, and believe it or not, it happened really, really fast. We'd all known each other for a long time. I've been doing it 31 years next month, so we've all worked in independent wrestling around New York and personally all around the country. But we've always had this idea, or I did, and Ryan Rice is here with us. He's not on microphone, but he's one of my partners. And we thought of what would happen if we did this ourselves. No disrespect to any other places we work. We love it. We're out every weekend wrestling somewhere. But how would we do it if it was up to us? And we just kind of started just spitballing that a little bit. One day Ryan texts me and says, what do you think of Flex? Finger Lakes Extreme Wrestling. I said, I think we're starting a wrestling company. That's what I think of that name.
That's cool.
So it was so that's how it happened.
And it just took off.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Have either one of you guys been hurt in the ring?
I'll let you start. Here's your head.
I have a scar on the back of my head, so that would count. Staples. That would count.
Yeah.
But no broken bones, no major injury beyond that. So I'm fortunate, I guess.
So what we see is the real deal.
Yeah.
Because everybody always says that,
Well, obviously we're there to hope to entertain people
Sure.
and all of those things. But talk about injuries, and again, I'm an old man now, but in matches I've dislocated my left shoulder 16 times, torn my hamstring, broken my nose twice, I've broken my neck. Which sounds worse than it is, because obviously I'm walking around now. It could be worse, but it was pretty painful at the time.
Chael, you got some catching up to do.
Catch up, so yes, entertainment, very, very, very physical entertainment. We consider that ring our canvas, and we think that what we're doing there is our form of art, and it's a performance art that hurts sometimes.
Yeah, there you go. That's awesome. HC Loc, Chael Connors, our guest from Flex Wrestling. They've got the Headbangers Ball tomorrow at the Mud Creek Bison Ranch in Savona. What time do things get underway?
7 o'clock, but show up early, because another great pro wrestler, his name is Robbie Vegas, but he actually has a record coming out. He's a musician.
Really?
So we're going to let him kick things off at about 6:45.
How cool is that?
Play a few of his original songs on acoustic, and then the bell rings at 7 o'clock, and off we go.
And I love the way that wrestling and like music, especially like rock music, it's always gone like hand in hand. Good relationship there.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah, so you have to get on those skins and play some drums before you compete. People want to find out everything there is to know about Flex Wrestling. Where should they go?
FlexWrestling.com. Yeah, for sure. That has all of our links to all of our social media on it. Yeah, links to buy tickets to our shows, and anything you want. Links to the pro wrestling tees where you can get some of our merchandise. And of course, if we really want to encourage people to jump on the website and buy them today, because as with everything else, it's probably at the door they go up. There'll be tickets at the door, but you save a little money, buy them today.
And Todd was telling me they're going fast too. So
I think that what we hit 205 pre-sales, which is pretty unheard of for independent wrestling. So we're proud.
What's it feel like when you're doing these things and kids come up to you and they've got that kind of starry look in their eyes meeting you?
For me, that just takes me back to some of the first few moments watching wrestling. Like it's a real life superhero. Like that's as close as you're gonna get to seeing Spider-Man, kind of. So, very flattering, and it's kind of helps put things into perspective of like another reason of why am I doing this?
That's why we're doing it.
Who did you guys kind of idolize?
Well, I'm a Hulkamaniac from way back.
Course,
I first saw it. We just had WrestleMania 42 or 41. I was watching before WrestleMania 1. Leading up into that. So I was that key demographic for that, and it worked on me.
Yep.
So here we are. I'm 51 years old, and still fantastic. More in love with it now than I was then.
That's cool. Chael, did you have somebody that you kind of idolized and wanted to emulate in the ring?
The list is pretty long, but the guy right from the start, John Cena. Which,
oh my gosh,
just about everybody's story, but
cool.
It started there.
Fantastic.
Makes sense because John Cena is the Hulk Hogan of his generation. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So very much so. So it lines up.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, guys, for coming down, visiting with us on the air, for being a part of the Toy Drive. If you want to come down and meet these guys, they're going to be around for a bit. Come on in, donate a toy, put it under the tree. Find out more about Flex Wrestling at flexwrestling.com, and get your tickets for the Headbangers Ball. It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a great time. Thanks for having us.
Any last words of inspiration or shout-outs?
Yeah, I would just want to say that tomorrow night's going to be a special night. We're going to hope to make some history there, crowning our first champion. 4 great guys. I told you, Sean, Carr, Maddock. I'm going to say right now on air that Chael Connors is the best independent professional wrestler in the country. And the old man has a little bit of experience. So it's going to be a good night.
You can take that to the bank.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, thank you so much. More music on the way. Froggy 105.3.